What's good, my nigga? Welcome. Let's go ahead and get comfortable. Sit upright, feet firmly planted on the ground. Let's close our eyes and let's start being mindful of our breath. You're experiencing some anxiety. This is probably the number one downfall of real niggas emotionally. Always looking to solve motherfucking problems. Putting our focus towards things that we can't control. Maybe you just came from a fucked up environment where you didn't feel safe, and now that's bleeding over into adulthood. Many real niggas experience this. So from one real nigga to another, I know how it could be, and I'm happy you're here. So we're gonna go ahead and ease into this motherfucker, and we're gonna walk out this bitch feeling calm, relaxed, and in a higher state of consciousness, so we can continue to do as we do. Be strong and fuck sexy people. It's in your DNA, my nigga. It's your God-given right. So, we're just gonna be very mindful of our breath. We're gonna slow it down. Just be very aware of your breath as you inhale in, and just make your exhales a little longer than your inhales. And when you find your attention drifting off, just gently bring it back to your breath. Now let's bring our focus down to our feet that are planted on the ground. Just take a little bit of time to be grateful for your feet. I once injured my foot training jujitsu, and I didn't realize how much I use my feet. So take the time to be grateful that you're able to use your feet to walk without hindrance. And I want you to now put your attention towards the space around your feet. Just be aware of that space. Now let's bring our attention to our calves and our shin bones. And bring your attention to the space around your calves and your shin bones. Maybe if you're sitting on a bed, you feel the connection between your calves and the bed. Or maybe you're in a chair. Just bring your attention to the space around your calves and your shins. Now let's bring our attention to our quads and our hamstrings. Often the thickest part of the leg. This is where we have our strongest bone in our body, our femur. And if you have the ability to walk, I'd encourage you right now just to be grateful for that ability, because there are people in this world who wish with everything that they had that ability, and you would as well if something were to happen that took that ability away from you. So just take this time to be grateful that you possess the ability to walk freely. Now let's bring our attention to our core. Feel your breath as it expands your stomach. The part of your body that holds you upright. Just breathe deeply while you be present, feeling your breath fill your stomach. This is also the place and center in which all real niggas make decisions. Your gut. So be grateful for your intuition, for leading you in life. And be grateful for those times you listened to your gut and it turned out to be the right decision, even if you logically did not know how it was going to work out, but you leaned into that feeling. Be grateful for the intelligence of your gut. Now let's bring our attention towards our chest and our upper back and the space that occupies. Feel yourself as you sit up straight. Feel the power of that area of your body. And as you breathe, maybe just bring your attention to your heartbeat. And be grateful that your heart is in good working condition. I got diagnosed with hyperthyroidism about 1.5 years ago. And for months, my heart rate was over 100 beats per minute all day. And that is terrifying. So if your heart rate is at a normal pace, just be grateful for the peace that you get to experience having not thinking about that. Let's bring our attention to our neck. And if you can move your neck back and forth, up and down without any pain, be grateful for that. Neck injuries suck. And when you aren't able to move your neck because it's tweaked, it's not a pleasurable existence. So if your neck is in good working condition, just be grateful for its ability to be able to move. Because you don't realize how much you move your head until your neck is hurt. Now let's bring our attention to our head. And I want you to really breathe deep with gratitude here. Because this is where our brain lives. And if you have been fortunate in your life to not suffer from head trauma that has permanently altered you, take the time right now that you have a good working brain. We've all met somebody who has experienced some sort of head trauma and how it affects their speech, how it affects their decision making. And if that's you, I'm sorry to hear. There's still hope and there's still a lot to be grateful for. And if that hasn't happened to you, just take the time to be grateful for having a good working brain. Now, I want you to think of something that you can be deeply grateful for. Could be a person, it could be yourself, it could be an object. But think of something that if you did not have it, you would want nothing more than to have that thing. And breathe deep with gratitude that you have that thing. Now we're going to go ahead and take one final deep breath. I want this to be the most present breath that you've taken all practice. From beginning to end, put your entire being towards this breath. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes. Thank yourself for showing up today for yourself, showing yourself some love and compassion. I hope you feel better now than you did at the beginning of this meditation. Anxiety is a motherfucker. And today we're feeling a little bit better. Take some time just to say how much you love yourself. Just say, I love you. Thank you. And thank yourself for showing up for yourself. Namaste.